see? Did you see that thing in Canada that
No.
it's in Ontario.
we don't go poking around in Canada, buddy.
He wanted both a penis and a vagina, so he took it to court, and they ruled that the government in Canada had to pay for him to have that surgery so he could have both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for him.
So
What the fuck?
yeah,
Good for him.
Court ruled Ontario must pay for a penis.
But why? Like, why would the...
Dude, it's Canada. I don't know. I guess all you got to do is get in there in court and say, this is what I feel like.
Well, don't they have, like, the free healthcare shit set up? Like,
they do, but...
So maybe that's what it is. Because I'm thinking American health system where I'm like,
No
they
checks
don't
and
even give
balances.
people, like,
Yeah.
free fucking cancer shit.
Yeah.
But they're giving
Not
this dude a free
penises.
vagina.
So he said he wanted both?
Yeah, he wanted to have both.
I don't think his problem is below the waist. I think his problem is above the waist,
Because
like above the shoulders.
He said, or
That
I'm
motherfucker's
saying
ill.
it said it identifies as neither a male or female.
I don't. No, that's besides the point. You can't ask a child what they want to eat. You know
It's
what I
not
mean?
a child.
Because they'll want to eat ice cream every night. If you understand the
I see
analogy,
what you're
right?
saying. Yeah.
So what was it? What was it born as?
I want to say a dude.
And then it wanted both.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just crazy that you gotta play the game with these mentally ill people, and then the government steps in and says, "Yeah, we're good."
Yeah, we'll pay
Yeah.
for it.
I mean, I get it. You know, somebody feel like they're a woman or a man. I mean, I get it. I understand that. If they feel like that, but the thing of it is, like, I feel like I'm fucking poor. Nobody's helping me with that
feel
shit.
like
So
I'm rich.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hey, man, I feel like I'm poor. Can you help me out? Can you help me? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
You see that creep in Target that was got busted and got arrested for sticking his phone under that chick's
I
under that-
saw
under
part
that
of
skirt.
it.
Did you see it?
No,
saw
bring me up to
part of
speed.
it.
Yeah, watch.
Oh my god.
Watch
I was cringing. I had to turn it off. I was
Yeah.
like,
Watch it.
ah.
Well, number one, she is wearing too short of a skirt.
Oh, so now it's her fault.
Yeah.
This creep is.
Dude, we live in a
Stop.
sexualized. No. We live in. You can go on. I know what he's about to do. I don't need to see that.
Oh no,
Watch it when
it's so cringe. I'm just like,
Excuse me, what are you
Get
doing? No, I just saw you put that underneath her dress. Absolutely you did.
Oh, she
You
got
absolutely
her
did.
phone in her.
Then show me your phone.
She got a phone in the buggy.
No, we're going to call security. You absolutely did. And you were following me over in the children's section.
Because I have a sister who's pregnant. Ma'am, I really wasn't.
You've been extremely close to me this whole time. Please show me your phone.
No.
I really don't mean
Let's get
to.
security. Because this is absolutely wrong.
I really don't mean to.
No, you
He's
obviously
sticking
did.
around and
Look how
talking.
slick he was trying to be.
Please, I
Look.
really
No,
Oh
let's
yeah,
get
he got
security.
arrested. He stayed around trying to say
Sticking
that
around
he
and
wasn't
talking.
doing it. I mean, look how obvious this freaking.
I'm not trying to give anybody any pointers or nothing, but
Look.
like
run.
if you get caught, yeah, they're gonna charge you with that and flight. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I was reading a story, and apparently he was following the chick that's recording. She noticed he was kind of creeping around following her, so she decided, let me follow.
He's a creep.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
video this idiot and see what he's
I get it.
doing. And then boom, he's like, no, that's not what I was doing. I was looking for a book
It's like, I'm not even like that.
in her pussy.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Sorry,
That's a damn shame.
Sorry
But I mean,
about it. There's the clown there. Just so
I will
everybody
say
can
this:
see
when that girl
idiot.
stood up though, and I'm not trying to say like like so they called him to what? So what was she wearing? like
Yeah,
we're
like
not
it's
doing
her.
one of them. But what I am saying is like that outfit on was when we talk about hot girl summer,
Yeah.
that it was a little too short.
No,
And ladies, I'm not women are like, will you stop trying to sexualize us? That's how we all got here.
I know, but
Like women want to say that sex appeal and shit does not exist.
yeah.
But then when they go and sit down in front of the makeup artist, when they want to get all this redo and remake over, it's like, I'm sexy, I'm hot. Well, what the fuck? Well, 2 weeks ago you was telling everybody that it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I don't
Speaking
like
of
that.
women, you seen that old man that shot that he's 81 years old. Okay, this is what happened. No, listen, this is what I forget. You don't see the news, like you don't pay no attention
you
to
read
any of
up
this
on
shit.
it?
Yeah.
No.
Look, let me tell you what happened. These scammers called this old man and
Oh,
said,
man.
"Look, we've got a relative of yours and
Uh-huh.
a ransom." Okay, they said we're going to send an Uber driver over there to pick up $12,000.
Mhm.
They called an Uber driver, sent her over to this man's house. Now, She has no clue. She's like in her 60s. She has no clue what's going on. He fucking shoots and kills her because he thinks that she's part of this shit.
Yeah.
You know? I couldn't believe that.
I can believe it.
Do you?
Yeah, because
that threw me the fuck off.
I was like, what
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
how did it lead to that? You know?
oh,
I mean,
no. Well, look like he's got his old Clint Eastwood gun.
Did she look like a threat at all?
Yeah, she was black.
But I mean, what kind of asshole?
Are you looking at the?
I am. So I'm just curious, like, what is going through your mind?
Is this accident? This is accidental racism.
He thought that she was a scammer, and
I wish I could have had the audio.
There's audio.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wish I could have heard the audio of what he said when he was getting that old fucking.
I don't know what led to him shooting. I guess they got into it.
She was trying to get in her car. He took her phone from her and told her she's going to stay. And then she was trying to get in the car, and he didn't want her to leave, so he fucking popped her like 6 times.
Well, a lot of.
I think he hit her 3 times, but he shot. You can hear it in the video. He shot like 6, 7 times.
Justification does this asshole have for doing that?
He hadn't had testosterone pumping in his body for a long time, and what happens is a lot of times when people get older, instead of them having his aptitude is probably based on his testosterone.
Yeah.
So when testosterone drops later in age, they get frustrated. And they still want to be a man, and that's why I say that I'm very, very fearful of going up with some old white dude like in Metairie, something like that. And I see him,
it'd be like
I
this.
duck that. Yeah, you're fucking right. Because they'll give you that fucking stare. You know what I mean? And they're gonna die there. I'm giving you my personal account.
I know what I'm saying. I'm just. It's just. I don't know.
You get to age. You get to age. Most people like you hear the term. He's a sweet old man, right?
I guess
all the time. Right?
Oh yeah, you talking about you hear the term?
Yeah,
you said
yeah. He's a sweet old man, because we age gracefully,
right?
But then you got motherfuckers like that. He was an asshole, and he could push his weight around. After a while, he don't get any more respect, and the frustration starts to build. They shoot their wives and everything. You don't see.
That's because they be trying to take their money in the divorce.
They shoot.
No, they shoot. Them old people shoot the fuck out of each other. They really do.
Wow.
You don't hear about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all right. Theory. You want to write that down? Theory. About old people, about how
wasn't there a story
how fucked up old people get?
Like recently, that some old 80-year-old lady shot somebody or something like that in self-defense. I don't remember if we talked about it last week or if that was here.
Yeah, but that was somebody's home invasion.
Yeah,
thing.
it was self-defense, but
yeah, which is a lot better than this asshole.
Old people busting.
I mean, this woman's like trying to get back in her car, and even if she was there to get that money and she was part of it, when she's getting back in her car, there's zero threat to this asshole.
Well, I don't think he was thinking like she's threatening me. I think he wanted her to stay there, like
so he
wait on the cops.
I got a right to put bullets in this. Now I know he's 81, but damn, I mean,
his brain is cloudy, and he was to the point of his life where he's frustrated and he's losing grip.
Well, he's pleading not guilty.
I mean, he's temporary insanity. I mean, he got pushed to the edge, and I mean, that dude can't process like he used to.
Got respect for the old people, but that asshole needs to go to prison. I mean, there is no excuse for that shit.
Look at our president. You know what I mean? If you want to talk about
put a gun in his hand.
You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody gets shot.
And he really didn't say much to her. Like, he walked out. As soon as he walked out the house, like, as soon as they get in front of the dash cam, he's already got his gun out, and then he takes her phone. And then she's like backing up. She was screaming.
I bet he had
trying to get in the car, and then you hear
had to go elbows out. I'll fucking show her.
I'll show her.
I'll get you. God damn it!
That's a terrible.
You ain't Jemima. I know he said some racist shit.
I hope they catch the scammers too.
I hope I get that.
I doubt it, because they was probably them ones from overseas that.
Yeah, it's a voice.
Yeah, they got a relative of mine. They got
it puts the money in the bag.
A couple $1,000s or so. They said it sounded just like the person they were claiming it was, like saying, "Oh, I'm in jail right now. I need you to, wire this money, wherever it is," and they got him.
They're gonna start sending AI videos of your relatives to you.
Oh, that's coming. You know it, because the voice is already there. So now all they need is video of them sitting in a chair tied to it.
Yep, exactly.
Oh my God, dude.
This would be your mom sitting in a chair tied up and shit. Help me.
Yeah, I know. What do you do? It's like, how do you even?
Well, I mean, good luck with me. I mean, both of my parents are going on to the upper room. So if they send me a video of my mom being tied to a chair, I'm like, oh, I'm about to watch some kinky shit.
Maybe one of us, though. Be like,
whatever.
Be like, I got $10.
Call me back on Tuesday.
Yeah.
My bad. I got off.
Call me back
Oh,
on Tuesday.
does this sound familiar? That is it somebody that we know that got scammed by a person claiming to be whomever they was and was sending pictures of the person with the picture was Kim Kardashian.
What?
Already got him for $3,000. I can't remember who it was.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, they was using Kim Kardashian's picture. This is before the AI shit.
They was getting catfished?
Oh, somebody thought it was Kim Kardashian. They
Somebody
were
around here though. I got to think who the fuck it was.
Why would anybody think?
It was an older guy. And it was like,
I thought you're supposed to be wiser when you.
Let me see that fucking phone. And he
Yeah,
probably took that old flip phone. See,
Kim Kardashian. Huh?
Pawpaw.
Yeah.
What?
Damn. Well, no, I didn't see that one. I didn't see it. What else is in the news? What else? Oh, yeah, I do want to show it. Like when Bougie comes. Bougie don't watch any news, so
That's
I
right.
can show him
Get
all
it
that.
nice and fresh.
Watch old boy, man. He's
Wait. And I always say wait, of course. I
Yeah,
know it's
no, go
frustrating,
ahead,
but
go ahead.
do you have to give me a setup?
It's just but you'll see. Old boy's they're about to jump him, and
right.
he does what he has to do, and
All right.
then
Okay, that's enough.
he looks like he's trying to walk and get away from the situation.
Oh, they had a parade? There's a lot of people.
Nah, look like after school.
Name Mardi Gras?
Look, he's trying to go on about his business.
Who's trying to go? Oh no.
Now watch.
Did that dude have it coming to him? Because
There it goes.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Now he pulled out a gun in that situation and killed somebody.
Good.
So I mean, you would think that's justified, I guess. I mean, now as far as I don't know what he did, why they were coming after him, and
Okay.
why he had a gun in his bag or wherever he had it. But I can see why he had it.
Yeah, that's probably why, right there.
yeah,
I can see why he
I
had
think
it.
he felt the pressure.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But he was trying to go on, but he gave everybody a pass.
yeah.
So first and foremost, I feel it. I don't know if you want to cut this out or not, but I feel I sympathize for the parents that lost a child in that because
Oh yeah.
nobody should ever lose their child.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
But for the children who survived that, please fucking drive it in their head. And every other child that's out there, please drive it in their head. You know the kids. Look at the kids that didn't get shot.
Yeah.
That was the ones that wasn't in that fucking group right there.
Right.
100% of the kids that wasn't
didn't
around
go
all
there,
of that fucking shit
made it out okay.
lived. Yeah.
Well, they got a GoFundMe set up for the guys, the legal defense now. Because I know his family was saying that they're basically trying to go in hiding because he's getting all kind of threats. These kids are talking about, basically it's on site when they see him. Shit like that.
That's the truth.
So
That's the truth. They call them
but
ops.
I mean, I think he was justified whether he needed
Yeah,
that.
fuck
I
yeah.
don't know why, like I said, why he had a pistol on him, but he's probably lucky he did.
He may have been getting threats beforehand.
Yeah, he may be
like-
in that life. I mean, I don't know the backstory. I don't know what he did.
Yeah, you can't judge a book by its cover because
No.
gangsters back in the day, you could tell it was like kind of dirty and disgusting. A
No,
little,
now they just
a little on the edge.
Yeah,
The motherfuckers are clean now. Oh my god, like head to toe, fucking just how do you say that? They wipe down. It's like they fresh.
Like Boosie? Wipe me down?
Boosie,
yeah, just fresh, just fresh. I don't know what the wipe down term. I thought that was fresh. I don't know. I
Fresh.
digress.
Do they say fresh anymore?
I don't know.
I know they did in the 80s. I
We'll
don't
go
know.
with it in here. Did y'all saw the story of that fucking 10-year-old boy that admitted to murder? So there was a cold case and he threatened at his school, he threatened another kid. He told him he'd kill him.
Yeah.
So the principal and like counselors started kind of seeing what the fuck was up with him, and then he admitted to the principal. He was like, well, I've killed somebody before, I'll do it again, basically.
A 10-year-old?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the police
Alright.
come and they start questioning him. Well, when he was 7, he was at his grandpa's house and his grandpa had a gun in the center console of his truck. So he took the gun, and his grandpa, I guess, lived on a big open lot. And
He didn't
there was
kill
a
Pam Pamps.
no. There was
okay.
a trailer, like grandpa's house, and then another trailer, and some random dude that kid never met before lived in this trailer, kind of like an RV. So he takes a gun, goes in there, and the dude's sleeping, and he walks up and shoots him in the head. And then starts walking out the trailer and shoots around into the couch, goes and
Yeah.
puts the gun back, and
And they never, well, I guess they
Never-
never suspected
never
a damn
suspected it.
7-year-old.
Nope.
you know?
Fucking grandpa knew about that shit. 'Cause
And
it was an old revolver.
so-
and it had 2 spent bullets.
Yeah, he's like,
and yeah,
there's and
Well, I didn't do it.
according to the law, like they're having issues wherever it's at. I forget the state, but they can't do anything to the kid.
They
Like
can't?
legally, nothing. All they can do, they took him, they put him on a 72-hour mental health hold, and then they are gonna release him to the parents. That's all they can do. They can't charge him because he was under 10 when the crime happened.
Does his
Damn.
parents?
They're gonna charge him because he was 10 when he threatened the life of the other boys, so they're gonna charge him with that, but they can't charge him with the murder.
Wow. That's. I mean, I guess I don't know. What do they do? I mean,
You
what
fucking
else?
you charge him. What do you mean?
I
What do
just
you do?
mean, like,
You fucking charge that
even if,
motherfucker.
but even if you did charge him, I mean, what are they going to do? You know, put him in where until he's
Take him on a trip. Take him on a trip to another country,
what a little asshole.
and then all of a
huh?
sudden, because you could
Damn.
listen.
They-
Look,
they-
you could get detained in another country.
Yeah.
You could get detained. They could detain you. They can hold you indefinitely, especially if you're not part of the Geneva Convention or whatever the fuck. I'm talking all out of my fucking head.
So
Yeah.
that's what we do.
All right, then good. Yeah, fuck, man. I wish like
I'm just curious.
maybe his aunt or his uncle would be like, "Hey, let's go to Dubai," and then get him over there and fucking record him smoking cigarettes
something,
underage,
man,
and then
like-
they
7-year-old.
they-
How do you even hold that secret?
And they were
that long?
trying to question him, like, they're like, you know, everybody looks for reasons of when, which, they're like, for what reason? And they said the boy had never even met the dude until like 2 hours prior to the incident of him shooting him. He walked over and was talking to his grandpa and then went back in his trailer.
He
And
just got that shit in him.
yeah, he just walked
Yeah.
over there, shot him in the fucking
but-
face and rolled out.
children are violent.
I was waiting on him to justify it. Like,
No, I am.
Yeah.
Children are violent.
yeah, some of them apparently.
Like if you've ever witnessed a toddler just be sitting down eating his own little Cheerios right in his little front, whatever, like or his little gummies, whatever the fuck he's got. And the motherfucker just gets up, just goes over to the other kid, other side of the fucking room, and just bam upside the head, just fucking keep on going. Have you ever seen it before?
Oh, yeah.
And no, but it's not like you walked in on the tail end of it.
Right.
You're watching TV. This motherfucker's in front of you, like a crime that happened in front of the police. Little dude just gets up. You know, he's just goes, just trails over to the other kid over there like that. Just wow upside the fucking head.
Smokes him with
For
a
no
with a
reason.
Jenga block.
But to not even be like at that age, I feel like I'd have been afraid of the gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At 7, like I don't even want to, because you know, when you're a kid, they're loud, and most
And-
kids
and
are
it's
kind of like, I
like-
don't want to.
You know, he knew what he was doing
Yeah, the
because
motherfucker
it's
knew what
like
he was
he
doing.
didn't. For one, he didn't tell anybody. For two, you know, you would think as a kid, if you didn't know when the gun goes off, you're like, oh shit, you know, you drop it. Whatever. No, he shot another round in the couch
I
before he
think his
left,
grandpa had something to do with
and
that.
then he went and put it back in the truck.
I think he needs a timeout.
Yeah,
That's what I-
It's
yeah,
time
time out,
Knock
man.
that little
he's
motherfucker
got
out.
a timeout mental health evaluation apparently.
I think his
so.
grandpa had something to do with that.
I tell you.
I think his grandpa used to take him outside shooting and shit, and like, hey son,
Might have been that asshole that shot that woman, that Uber driver.
Oh yeah,
See it all. We connected
Boy,
those dots.
Pam Pamps is a motherfucker. Come on,
It
Pamps.
runs in the family.
Pampaw got to stop. He need to quit. Pampaw is wild, huh?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, you go down there to the titty bar, and I go spend my $8, and then I come back. Cindy don't call me, and I'm mad.
What do you do as a parent when they tell you that your 10-year-old just admitted to murder
You
and there's
deport that little
nothing they can do
motherfucker.
to him? They're like, well, we have to send him home with you. And it's like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
Hand the guy.
You coming with me?
Hand the guy, if that's my kid, we're going to Dubai, and I'm going to record him smoking
Dubai.
cigarettes.
He wants to go.
But I'm going to record him smoking a stolen pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, Dubai police, I don't smoke. So evidently he stole them and smoked them.
Yeah.
So now he's under the age of 11 smoking, and he stole it. You know, they're gonna give him juvenile life, and then they could deal with him. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what you do with him either. I mean, he seems. You hate to say any soul is lost, but I mean, what do you do with that when you're done murdered by 7? And like I said, did it with such a mind frame that you hid that shit. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you just like it wasn't nothing.
But let me-
know? And then threatened to do it again
And then,
because
yeah,
I did it
told him,
before.
I did it before. I'll do it again. Like,
Wow.
whoa,
Boy, he was living that life.
he was.
I got a question though. I got a good question on that.
I hope so.
What? So yeah, we have murderers. That's it. There's a science. It's proof, right? We have scientific facts that there are murderers.
I've heard. Yeah.
So would it be inhumane to like give them like a free fall?
No.
You know what I mean?
I think that'd be great, like a gulag or like the
What is it?
Roman
yeah.
emperors fucking just let them go.
Yeah, just let them fucking go.
The
Who,
gladiators.
murderers?
Just gladiator
Yeah.
fights.
Let them go at it.
Yeah.
I think you
I
put
mean,
a
I think it'd
Instead
be
of giving
I
cool.
them
think you
life
put
and
like
all of
a-
that shit.
like a
Yeah.
child molester and a murderer
Yeah.
and,
No,
and let them
no.
gladiator
No,
fight it out.
No, you want two
no,
murderers
no.
like
Yeah. Yeah, because you know what's gonna happen with child molesting in the murder.
Murder's
You know,
gonna
it's gonna
fuck
just be
'em up,
one side.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna go over there and be like, "Yeah, bitch." That's all you can hear.
We'll do like a bracket system, like a Super Bowl at the end between the two winning.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, we'll have 16 murderers and child molesters, and
narrow
we'll
it
just
down.
brackets and 1v1
What is the
until
over-under
the
on
end.
that?
Exactly. We'll do sports betting.
That shit'll be on
Oh my
DraftKings.
god.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll tell you another one. You seen that kid that slapped the fuck out that teacher?
I didn't. I heard,
Like,
but
smacked
I
the
didn't see
shit
it.
out of
No.
it. I'm thinking, the fuck's going on with these
What?
kids, man?
What you been watching?
Dude,
You had a violent fucking week, dude.
I stay on,
You all right?
on Twitter, man, and
That's
it's
all
just
social media is,
nothing.
dog.
This is
I see some
how do you
crazy
say that
shit.
when you got there's signs?
No,
Yeah.
because I look
no,
at,
what?
I look at all of it like, what in
Yeah,
the fuck
right.
is going on?
So what you saying? Somebody is it
Watch
one
this
person?
little disrespectful fuck right here.
One more time. Oh! Stop fucking playing with me, bitch ass nigga. What? You think that affected me any? You want me to hit you again? You want me to hit you again? I don't want it. You want me to hit you again? I don't want it. You want me to hit you again? My God. Stop fucking playing with me. I told your dumb ass I'll knock those dumb ass glass off your fucking face. And do I look like I care? What the fuck wrong with you? What you gonna do? Still sit in that chair? Nigga, you was a bitch. My granny, nigga.
She
Stop
did
fucking
not
playing
stop
wrong with
fucking
these
playing with
children,
him.
man?
Is
Some
all
people
I'm
say it
saying.
wasn't a she. That was a
Yeah,
dude.
because I
Didn't sound
heard
like
you
a
heard the
she.
voice.
She sounded like she had an Adam's apple.
Let's see.
No, go back. I'm
Let's
serious.
see.
She had some depth, some bass in that voice.
You want me to hit you again? I don't want it. You want me to hit you again? I don't want it. You want me to hit you again? My God.
wanna
Stop
hear.
fucking playing with me. I told your dumb ass I'll knock those dumb ass glass off your fucking face. And do I look like
You
I
should
care?
accept
Fuck
this
wrong with you?
motherfucker.
What you gonna do? Still sit in that chair? Nigga, you was a bitch. My granny, nigga, stop fucking playing with me. Fuck wrong with you? Bitch ass nigga.
What is wrong? Like, I don't know.
Well, if that is a man,
But still,
no. If that is a man,
yeah.
hand to God, thank him, whoever he is, for not getting up and fucking and
Well,
taking care of that.
it'd have
little
been
dude.
hard not to.
Because I'm telling you something, right? Looking at the weight class of that woman sitting down right there, if that was a guy and that motherfucker stood up, yeah, he would have fed the dude his own ass.
I don't know how you don't. I don't
In
give
an
a fuck what
Yeah,
age you are.
I'd definitely lose my job that day.
Yeah. I'd be in jail or something or whatever. They'd have to press charges on me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got to
That's
stop
crazy.
watching these fucking. Look,
I know.
Well,
but Shane, whatever you're going through, man, look.
No, I ain't gonna do
Look.
nothing because it makes me like, God damn.
You
man.
need to take up gardening or something. This is the United States. There's signs. This
Yeah.
is a sign.
Well, then we'll watch. Look, we'll watch a happy video. Look right here. Guy tries to go meet up with a 7 and 11-year-old, and then decides to pull a gun out on the police.
motherfucker!
Are they shooting each other by then?
Damn, they lit him up.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
You want to fuck on me?
Look, man, he was expecting to see some children in that room. Why would you pull that gun out?
No, he pulled a.
He pulled a gun.
He didn't pull it.
Ooh.
No, they lit him up.
Damn.
Go back.
It's going back.
Go back, but pause it.
Why
And
the cop had a sideways
I'm gonna give you the
pistol?
preface. Watch. No, I'm gonna give you the preface. Pause it. He was giving his gun up.
Yeah.
He was in
He
panic.
probably was because he saw the police. But then
That
it's like,
motherfucker. Listen, when you going to meet a child,
Yeah.
and then the police fucking step out, it goes from the hottest you're gonna fucking get to the coldest you're
So
gonna
what was
get.
he- what the fuck
and
he
his
even have
brain just washed out, and he immediately thought compliance, but he didn't know how to comply.
why did
correctly.
he have a gun to begin with?
So he had it like this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think he was like.
Yeah, he was surrendering that.
But
gun.
you saw before he even noticed it was police, right? You could see his hand was in his jacket. So what the hell was he planning on doing?
because he didn't know it was gonna be the police. He thought
You
that might
know.
have been somebody.
Yeah. So
That's what I'm gonna do.
Like, he
Next
was going
time
to
I get
protect
pulled
himself.
over,
Wait,
when
wait,
the cop
wait,
walks up
wait.
to the
He was
window,
going to
I'm gonna
protect
be like,
himself.
No,
like,
stop.
here's my gun, officer.
yeah.
Stop. He
How not to do it?
he was an armed citizen. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that he reacted to it was he had the gun. Well, okay, I'll backstep it. He went there, but he was suspicious of maybe this ain't a little girl, or maybe this some fucking dude's trying to fuck me up. So I'm gonna bring a gun with me
Yeah.
because he's probably
He's a
sick
fucking-
motherfucker. But
yeah.
I digress. So he went there, and then when he saw it was the police, because if you look how it's in his hand,
Oh, yeah. It doesn't look like he was pulling out to
it looks
shoot
like
him.
it's a surrender because that's a surrender. He's got it almost sideways.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can see it.
he's handing it to the cop. I swear
Oh,
to
they
you.
handed it to his ass.
Oh yeah.
Well, how'd it go
Oh,
sideways?
wait. Is it going back straight now?
Nah, it looks like the cops grabbing it.
Did you think? Oh, the cops.
And I think
Can you change the playback speed?
They shooting each other at that point.
damn, bro, he deserved every bullet though, man. He was going there to meet a 7 and 11-year-old.
Now
Sick fucker.
he is a room temperature pedophile.
Yeah. So they got rid of another one. So I told you we had a happy video coming up out of all that. That craziness.
That was a happy ending.
That was great.
I will say.
I like that.
Yeah, but anyway.
Did you read the story? I think I read it yesterday of the teacher that was having sex with one of the students in his car, and the police rolled up on him.
Yeah, they called her in there.
Yeah, she was in the car trying to get dressed. He hopped out the car butt naked and took off down the fucking street.
I forget how old
running.
he was, but
He old enough to drive.
women
but
are always, man. What I don't.
Oh well, I mean, we
These teachers.
Look. We learn these laws and everything after we're born, but we're born. We have instincts, primal instincts.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody. You're gonna start off to being a sexual being at a young age or an old age. It doesn't matter. We're all sexual beings at some point. And when you have two people that are attracted to one another, they're gonna try to get to one another, and they're gonna break those boundaries. Doesn't matter the age or this or that. Like.
Right.
Those young boys, they horny.
Oh, yeah,
that fucking teacher. And those teachers are good looking,
Well, and that
too.
brings a good point because I've seen somebody asking, like, why do we always look at that different when it's a young boy with the woman? And I'm thinking, as men, we look at it different because we know at 15, 16 years old, have we had the opportunity, we're not being taken advantage of.
Yeah.
It's just, to me, it's totally different. Now, women don't see it like that.
Of course.
Women say it's still a child.
Because to women, everybody's a victim unless they deem them not to be a victim.
And not saying
they start off with they're a victim, and then they go, we start off with they're not a victim, and then, maybe they could be.
Yeah.
Give me the circumstances. Give me the circumstances.
Right.
Women start off as, this is an outrage, and then they have to know all of the details before they go on and fucking let it go. Well, I guess I can understand that. That's how they,
Yeah, and I'm not saying that them grown-ass teachers need to be running around fucking their students.
I
But
know why they do it.
point is,
I know why they do it. All right, so those three, and the ones from Louisiana. Remember those three?
Yeah,
There was two.
Uh-huh.
Those motherfuckers, I swear, boy.
Yeah.
One of them was a 10. Hey, I'm telling you, one of them was a Rachel Ray fucking lookalike. That motherfucker was fine. Oh my God. That little dude, that was a lucky little high five giving motherfucker
yeah, you
right
think
there.
he was a victim?
No, the reason why though is because she could get any guy she wanted. She wanted to get the guy that she couldn't get.
Yeah, but a kid.
Greed. Yeah.
From the woman's standpoint, I'm thinking like really?
Okay. A collector of artifacts.
Yeah.
You got me? That's a billionaire, right? Where does he want to get an artifact from? It's going to be dating way back to like the 1300s. It's going to be made of fucking some clay pottery of the El Chupacabra, fucking,
El Chupacabra.
Yeah, and it's, it's made of bronze and it's got gold eyes, and he wants that, right? And he can make them all day long at his house, but he wants the original one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he'll spend millions of dollars because a lot of people are tuned to trying to get something that they can't fucking get.
Yeah, I almost wonder sometimes if it's just a woman that just needs attention so bad that she happens to run into a kid that's got that kind of swagger with them,
No.
It's like, do they go hunt out these kids, or is it just these boys start talking to them in certain ways and they fall for it?
That you got. You were 16. How much fucking game did you have? You know what I mean?
But that don't mean none of them do. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I'm just curious. To me, I think it's a victimless crime.
I'm not going to say what I did or didn't do at 16 years old with some older women. I will say, like especially once I reached like fucking, I knew at 17 that I was legal and no woman could do nothing about it.
Yeah.
And then I just, them girls was wrong for what they did because it was in their fucking 20s.
Well,
I caught one before I was 20 years old and she was fucking past 30.
Yeah.
So like,
that's what I'm saying. So,
shit happens.
Yeah.
Right?
No, look, it's hard to explain that to a woman, how we feel about it,
They're going to have to.
Because, dude, let me tell you,
they're going to have to get over it.
There's a total, when you watch these stories and you see them
stop.
online, the reactions are so different than if it was some fucking 35-year-old man with a 14-year-old girl, which I think is different. I think that motherfucker needs to be shot. Now, a woman, I'm wanting to high five the dude. I'm almost to the point where if my 16-year-old son came home and told me he was banging his hot teacher.
You watching on Mad TV. I've seen the skit too.
What?
With Keenan or Kel, whichever one that's on Mad TV. And it was, they had, what's the guy that his Pete Davidson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was playing the student. And then Kel was playing the judge, and he was yeah,
don't watch Mad TV, but
it's funny.
Point being, I would.
It's funny, yeah, but
it was they were kind of celebrating.
Yeah,
it.
they were like, and then would you say it's like they called me the man. He had like 15 different things that they called him afterwards, and. Like what he did after he high-fived everybody, and they tried to bring him off of drinks, and that's the day his dad told him he was a man. All kinds of shit.
Right.
So it's much different than
It is, and I mean it's still illegal. And women shouldn't be doing it. That wasn't the point I'm making. I just mean that people ask why is it looked.
It's not
different?
as illegal when it's a boy.
Well, it's just as illegal, but it's not as creepy. You know what I mean? It to us at least, it's like
why
just violating some.
No, say it. We're the predators and they're the prey.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So come on.
I know.
It fucking is. If anybody's gonna get hurt in that fucking situation, it's gonna be the woman.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, you seen that one
when it goes well, the woman gets hurt.
I think it was in Florida where once he was of age, they got married and shit. Like she went to jail, and they stuck it out, and then when she got out of jail or whatever, they, he was 18, and they wanted to get married. So it was a love
real
story.
love.
It was a love story. They were like, "Hey, we met in high school."
I bet he still calls her Mrs. Robinson when he fucks her.
I would.
It's like, you like that dick, Mrs. Robinson? She's like, yes.
Well,
yes, Joshua.
So how do you deny that type of love, man?
I think it's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna get fucking put on the cross, but I'm a man of men.
Well,
I see things as a man sees
I'm with
things.
you. That's what I'm
you know
saying.
What I mean?
So I'm trying to explain it.
If a motherfucker, now, granted, when you have a girl that's out there and she's attracted to a guy, it's for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
When a guy's attracted to a girl,
it's usually one reason,
and it's not even his. He didn't even have any fucking thought into it. It's the other head thinking for him. All right, end of story. I'm sorry.
Yep. And women will never understand
It's
it.
one of my favorite subjects. Anyway,
what, banging teachers?
Yeah, fucking a teacher.
I never had the pleasure. So
no. Nurse.
Anyway.
Let me stop.
Yeah.
I quit. All right.
Seen the new prison Netflix show?
What?
It's like Unlocked or something like that. They got a new sheriff at the prison. So
this like real shit? Or
yeah. It's like they have cameras in the jail following it. Well, it's a lockdown unit where they're locked down 23 hours a day, and the new sheriff is like, fuck that. Like, we have violence because they're pent up all day.
Mm-hmm.
So he came in and he's unlocking all the doors, and they have free reign, like just period, free reign. And they're following to see basically what happens, like how they.
I wonder what makes it so all them prison things like that. What's so intriguing?
I don't know.
Because I get caught in them too. Like, I guess just it's what most people don't ever experience that maybe. So you just, because I mean, that's
it's everything that you no longer have a decision in is what makes is what gives you intrigue because we as humans, we want to follow along, try to see the result of what happens, so we learn from somebody else's mistake. And usually when it gets down to that bottleneck, like like when we watch Swamp People and they fucking hook the fucking alligator and go to commercial, you stay through all of those fucking commercials because you want to see what happens when they go to yank that big motherfucker up in the boat, right? And once you hook the alligator, there's nothing else you can do but either catch the bitch or lose it. You know, like when it's a good basketball game, when the score is fucking tied, when you go into overtime and double overtime, it's all people talk about.
Yeah, that's more.
So when you're in prison,
that's
you
more
fucking
keeping you tuned in. I just mean what.
No, it's the same thing.
Draws people to any.
No, I'm not talking about television.
Crime stories and shit.
Right,
you know what I mean?
like
That's
true
so
crime.
huge.
Yeah.
You know, and
because once it gets down to that point, they want to see when you get to the point of no return. That's what we're looking at. Like the fucking like that movie Captain Phillips when the mother. It was wait.
Yeah, I guess I'm more like when I watch that shit, I'm more intrigued on how people like that, like how their brains work, like especially when you watch them serial killer things.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
because
not so much of let me see what he did because I know what Richard Ramirez did.
No.
but
They're all to the point of do or die. Like that, they're now in trouble, and that's what we're attracted to seeing people in trouble because that's how we learn.
Yeah.
Right, so we have an animal instinct to watch, how motherfuckers fucking up so that we don't fuck up, and that gives us intrigue, right?
I like to watch, see how they fucked up and got caught.
Yeah, but I also like to see what makes them tick, like what, because I can never, like you hear the kind of stories they do, like Jeffrey Dahmer and all that shit, and I'm thinking it's so far from what any of us have ever thought of doing, and it's like, what makes this? Because even like if you watch some Jeffrey Dahmer interviews, it's like sitting here with us just bullshitting, but he just had this sickness where he, wanted to fuck not really dead people, but the zombie shit he was trying to get them into this zombie state so they could be sex slaves. But other than that, he had a job. He fucking, he had a family.
Yeah.
He was just a Jeffrey,
Yeah, I mean, but
So
but
it's just
he couldn't just summon his money from the sky, like you know what I mean. He had to have a
no,
job.
but
and
I mean, he wasn't like
He's just a normal
you wouldn't
person.
know
Like
it,
he wasn't
yeah.
just
Oh.
weird and like
While we talking about
outcast.
some-
He was
While we're talking about some outlandish shit, listen to this.
That he had
The
a
fucking
job.
girls. The girls. So look. So there's just because you got caught for murder and you got life in prison.
Yeah.
It's not all over with for you
Oh
because
no, they got
they got
fans.
fucking women
I know.
who will be there for you.
Well, they showed that with Manson, man. He had a following, dude.
Man,
That
Manson
and
was
the
a
Richard Ramirez, the one I
start
was
of it.
talking about. They got footage of him in court, man. He's got his little fangirls behind him, and he's turning around, waving and shit, and smiling.
Dude,
Women are fucking. I don't know. I don't get it.
But think
Aaron
of the
Hernandez
dads.
had fans too.
Who?
Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah,
He had some
but
fans.
It was a
but,
good
but ain't even after the fact.
but he was
You know
a
what I'm
he was a
saying?
fuck he was a
I'd
athlete.
say he was a 10. He-
If I had to swap bodies with somebody,
yeah,
you
it'd
know
be
what I mean?
Aaron Hernandez. I
Yeah.
get it. No. No, he
He
had,
had that Mario Lopez thing going on.
Yep.
AC Slater.
That's my
Anyway.
boy.
What?
Yeah.
AC?
Yep.
Yeah, AC or Zach? Here, that's past you. I'd have to say.
Yeah, you seen Saved by the Bell, huh? You know,
You
Saved
probably-
by the
I've
Bell?
seen like
Screech. He became a porn star like later on in life.
I've just seen shit
Didn't he
like
die?
on social
Screech?
media about it, but
Screech dead?
I have no clue.
Yeah, I think
He
Screech.
might have OD'd.
Yeah, he might have. I used to always fucking confuse them. Look how
With
my brain
who?
is mush with Jared from Subway.
Oh, Jesus.
They both had that
Bro.
might look at children in a bad way type thing. You know?
Damn.
I'm sorry, Justin. I'm telling you, dude. It's like playing a xylophone in my fucking brain tonight. I'm
Jared.
I
all
just
over.
watched
Subway.
the Jared from
Bro, that
Subway
was
fucking
a-
documentary.
That was a good one, man, because
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that
Right.
like, into that, man.
Yeah.
Did you
He
see
was-
it? Did you see it now?
Yeah.
You seen it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you know what this motherfucker's doing right now? And I complained about it last time, but y'all refreshed it.
Who? What, Jared's
Yeah,
doing?
Jared.
He's probably
What?
He's
touching his cellmate while he's sleeping.
No, he's talking. He's got fans, and they calling him. And
Oh,
they're
yeah,
like,
yeah. Well, that's every big
no,
name in prison, man.
No. This motherfucker had he had terabytes of fucking footage.
Yeah.
I
Yes, he
know.
did.
I
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You bastard.
Yeah, I didn't know he was that deep, man. It was crazy how that woman kind of not set him up, but she
Right,
was
but
playing undercover with that sick fuck.
And it like I feel like it was publicized heavy because he was Jared from Subway, but
Yeah.
it wasn't publicized heavy because of what he did, you know? So it wasn't
Yeah.
really widely known like exactly how deep
deep he
into
got
it he
into it,
was.
yeah. It was
And
just
then the
that Jared
documentary
got in
comes out and
trouble.
it's like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I just knew Jared from Subway. He just got caught with some child porn. And then
Yeah.
it's like, whoa.
But what an ungrateful hypocrite motherfucker he was. Because that dude was big enough to the point that he couldn't see his dick no more.
Yeah, and then he got
And he probably prayed every time he could get down on his knees, huffing, and he'd get down. He probably got down on his knees like once every fucking 2 or 3 months, you know, because he had to get down on his knees or something because he was having some bad stomach pains and leaned
Don't
against
say.
the bed or something like that.
With-
He'd
don't
never,
say it.
he didn't see his dick. He ain't seen his dick in a long time. So he probably prayed to Jesus, please let me see my little beanie weenie just
was
one more
probably
time,
praying to
please,
Marcus.
please.
Down on his
And then he
knees.
went, to fucking Subway, and God tossed him a bone. Here you go, buddy. You
Yeah,
can lose all
hit
of
it
this weight,
big, man.
and not only did the motherfucker fucking lose all of his fucking weight to see his dick again, but he also made a bunch of money doing it. And what he did, he turned around and just spit in God's
all he had to
face.
do was be attracted to grown women.
That's it.
All
And
he
that's
had to do-
it. He was like paying, like getting 12-year-olds or some shit, you know, like
Yeah.
it was crazy. And
He,
I'm
he had
thinking,
he had live victims, did he?
oh yeah, yeah,
Motherfucker.
yeah. Jared. Oh well,
Victim of circumstance.
I guess.
Victim of circumstance. He got skinny, you know, fucking the demon.
Think he did that shit from eating Subway sandwiches?
You know what? Might have, huh?
Bruh,
Might just see what's in the ingredients of the fucking Subway.
I'm just wondering. I'm wondering if he really lost all that weight eating Subway sandwiches, because there ain't nothing fucking healthy about
doubt it.
bread every day.
They probably somebody probably had some leftover fin and gave to him. You know what I mean? He's like,
Yeah.
I'm you know, because it killed his appetite anyways. He's like, well, I might as well just eat this fucking Subway. It's right down at the bottom of my fucking stairs.
He was just
You know?
sprinkling some crystal on a sandwich.
That's what.
and-
Yeah, the fin is you remember that fin? It was diet shit. It was ephedrins. It was meth, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Fen. Yeah, they would give it, and it was a weight loss drug, and everybody was dropping weight.
Oh
on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. You can get them at like the gas station and shit.
And then you wind up getting it at the gas station. Yeah, and then you wind up
Yeah.
cutting all of that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they was giving it to people, and people was taking it, and it was fucking doing great. Yeah, it's because your heart's
They
running
sold some
120.
crazy shit at fucking gas
I used
stations.
to have them no-dos or whatever. It was
Yeah,
probably just
many
fucking.
thins.
Yeah. I used to take
Well,
that
like,
shit. And,
And they had like bath salts and shit. Like you just go to
Oh,
the
dude.
go to the gas station and get some fucking bath salts.
Dude,
and
we're
just,
going down a dark fucking...
what was that? It was called that because it was supposed to be for.
Yeah, because it was just crystals in a little jar.
So
and
who's the
it looked
dumbass
like
decided I'm gonna ingest this?
probably
they
the
knew.
maker's friends was
No,
like,
they
yo,
knew.
like,
Oh, they
yeah,
knew all-
yeah,
they had
it
Yeah,
was
they
it.
knew, but they sold it as
because like
bath
the
salts.
legal weed shit they were selling as potpourri. It was incense.
Remember Brass
Yeah,
Knuckles?
people go smoking that shit, and it's like this
Yeah.
shit they make. You know, this ain't like growing out the fucking ground.
Yeah, I
man.
was like,
Yeah, people
the
don't care
shit
when they're
people
trying to
put
get
in
high.
when
their
it came
bodies, man.
out, we was definitely fucking with the fucking potpourri, and that
That's
shit was
crazy.
fucking like
Dude,
it-
yeah, that
oh
you
my
talking about
God.
fucking, you talking
talking
about
some fucking brain
some
damage.
sketchy
That's
shit.
that shit.
gas
Jesus.
station dope.
Oh my God, yeah.
Remember the Florida shit where they fucking rolled up on a dude eating
Eating
He was
another
eating
dude?
dude's face, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
He went
chewing.
all the way fucking primal.
And that was
Well-
from that Flocka or whatever the fuck.
No, that was bath salts
salts.
way
That was
back
the
in the
bath
day.
salts.
But wait,
there was a
wait,
story
wait.
recently.
No. Listen to what he's saying, because a lot of times they call it one thing, but it's another
Well,
thing.
it's Flocka
But
now.
I think that was different.
No, it's probably the same
Yeah,
thing.
They call it
maybe.
Flocka now.
What is
Well,
Flocka?
it's basically the legal weed shit, but it's a whole different chemical from what it used to be. It's completely different now.
But it still
now they
fucks
call it
people up,
Flocka,
like-
but it's really fucking people up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but
they're fucking like flopping on the ground like fish and shit, like crazy. But they just had a story. Speaking of eating people, they just had a story.
Oh.
State troopers rolled up on a dude and he was munching on a fucking human leg on the
saw
side of the
that.
interstate or something like that. Like it was a
Yes.
turkey leg.
Is that
Did
what
you
you
see
eat?
that? Because I think I'm
I've
trying
never
to think.
feasted on anything on the side of the interstate, much less a human
Dude,
leg.
it
No, I'm
was
trying to think how he got the leg. Though I'm trying to
I
remember.
think it
the
was from the
story.
cemetery or something.
No. It was
wasn't
something.
it?
Damn.
Because
damn.
it was like somebody was already dead or something like that he got it.
but it wasn't. Let me see.
That's necro something is what they call it. Necro.
Yeah, but this-
Necrophilia is
But
when
this
you're
dude was
fucking
doing
dead.
it
Yeah.
like
That's like the coroner being there fucking.
this
the
dude
dead
wasn't even
chicks.
trying to hide though. He's just standing on the sidewalk like
Yeah, just
he was eating a damn Big Mac.
like he just stopped at
The
KFC.
video's been deleted. California resident was recently arrested for allegedly eating a severed leg he took from a pedestrian who was struck by a train. I knew there was something.
I was gonna say I remembered the story being that the leg was already
No, they gotta let him
detached
go.
when he got it.
They got to let him go. Oh,
Yeah, there he is.
There he is. I mean, he's just like, what would possess you? I guess he's on that shit too, though. I mean,
No,
he's
but
gotta
they-
be.
Something, man, I don't know. But he was hungry.
Yeah.
What, bitch?
But he don't even. I mean,
Fuck you.
so yeah. Anyway.
No, but they gotta let him go.
He's just got the leg.
Well, I don't think you can eat human body parts, though. I think that is.
Why?
I think it's I forget.
Well,
No, it
I
was
think-
a leg. No, you don't understand. It was a leg. Because if it was an arm, they could have
It
got
was a
armed
leg.
robbery. But it was a leg. You gotta let him go.
That's true. That's true.
You can fact check this because I'm not
Good
100%
point.
sure,
Yeah,
but I
that's-
did
that would stand up
see.
in court, boo.
I did see that cannibalism is
No, they don't have a leg to stand up.
legal. I saw cannibalism is legal in most places. It's the way you obtain it is what's illegal because it creates a loophole for people that like crash into mountains and plains and shit and survive, and they have to survive on something, so
No,
they can't be
no.
charged
Well,
by
not only
eating.
that, but if
No,
you
people like
choose
soccer
to
team.
let somebody eat your finger, I'm sure you
That's-
can do it.
That's circumstantial.
What?
It's in
Well-
order for you to live and survive. Like if you have to break the law in order to survive,
Oh, yeah,
then it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
illegal.
Well,
but how do you know that cannibalism is fucking legal?
Well, that's
Well,
why I
he's
said you
saying,
can
like,
fact check me.
Oh
That's just what I've
no!
heard.
That came from you. What you know?
I heard
Said
that.
what you know.
Y'all both showing signs.
No.
I just heard that it's the way you obtain the
Well, that's
human
like
flesh
that,
that is the crime.
How you heard that though? What conversation was you fucking having?
on the
You gotta
internet.
get on the internet, bro.
Yeah,
and
you
read
gotta get on the
Y'all gotta get off the
internet,
internet. I'm worried. Can I leave?
Man, look,
Like, am I?
that's like that. Wasn't that soccer team that crashed in that
Exactly,
plane?
yes.
And
So
it
they
wasn't
were
like they were
saying
going to
that-
put them people in jail for.
Right.
But at the same time, like I said, if I say say I got somebody that's into some freaky shit and they want to eat my finger and I let them. I don't think that's illegal. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think so because like people have set up shit like that where they're like, oh, this chick said that I could eat her and he invited her over and killed her and he only gets charged with murder, because he killed her.
Kill him. I just mean,
But I'm saying
if
like
I willingly give
there
you
were
a toe
no
to eat, you know?
cannibalism charges. It was just murder.
Whatever. I fingered that
Got
bitch.
into it. Yeah. Now on a even darker note, you seen that asshole that lit himself on fire in front of Trump's little court hearing or whatever? This dumb asshole. I don't know what
Bath
he was
salts?
expecting. No, I don't even know if he was on anything, but it's
No,
like
he was.
He was stuck on stupid is what the
He
fuck
was
he
just
was on.
posting manifestos that we need to
Yeah.
have a revolution.
yeah. So I'm going to light myself on fire. And I'm
And
thinking,
did you see the one that did it for Palestine in front of the army base?
oh yeah, well I saw that one a while
Wait,
back.
wait,
That one
but that was
dope 'cause
here?
They was like right there. Yeah,
Yeah,
That was here?
That's him there.
Oh,
that's the dude. He did it in New York.
He
or-
drove from Florida
Was it New York?
to over there. Yeah, I
in
think that's
Florida?
where the court is going. But he lit himself in fire.
Do
in
we
front
even
of it.
have fucking
was like
mental health facilities in the
2
United
blocks.
States anymore?
Bro, I don't know. If we do, there ain't enough people.
It said he
going
was
to
like
it.
2 blocks from the courthouse and lit
Yeah.
himself on fire
Yeah.
in the name of
How
Speaking
long?
of, look, we were talking about biting and letting people eat your fingers and shit. This story here, these kids walked out of school because they were tired of these furries that are running around being able to bite, scratch, and bark at them, and the schools aren't doing anything about it. Now, explain to me what the fuck a furry is exactly.
They dress up in a
yeah, they
suit
dress up in like mascot animal suits and they go have sex parties in the woods.
where you can or can't.
It's up to you.
They pet each other.
Well,
and-
I
apparently
think
they're
that's where
in
it started.
school.
They were like
Oh, they was fucking
underground in the
first, yeah.
woods, and they was
Yeah,
like
no, they
fucking
was-
in the woods, having big sex parties
Well,
and
it's
shit.
so bad at this school that these students had to do a protest because the school's doing nothing about these idiots
I don't
running
give a
around.
man, fuck it. Let them do whatever
Like-
they want. I'm not in school anymore. I can give a fuck less. You know,
yeah, well,
look, when I couldn't fuck my teacher in school, that's it.
bro,
That's
this
it. They can do
country's
whatever the
going
fuck.
fucking mad, man.
Could you
Going
imagine
mad.
lighting
There's the
yourself
hero
on
right
fucking
there that
fire?
decided
Look at
because Trump's in court. I'm gonna go ahead and I wouldn't have put his stupid ass out.
Yeah, you got to
He's
put him
doing
out.
sign language for put me out.
Yeah, you got to put him out.
Well, he shouldn't have
that?
done
Look.
it.
You have a whole different look. Before you strike that match is one fucking thought, and then after you fucking strike that match,
Well, you think you regret
you
that?
think, yeah,
Dude,
like what the fuck was I?
Did you you watch the whole video of the dude that did it for Palestine? Because the
Yeah, oh,
whole
yeah,
time
yeah.
he was burning, he
Oh, he
was
took it like a
screaming.
man.
Yeah, he was on fire, head to fucking
Yeah, he
toe,
took
and
it
he
like
was
a
like,
man.
"Free Palestine, free," until he dropped and
But
just
how
couldn't say
mentally-
anything anymore.
Mentally fucked up are you to think that that's gonna do anything?
You know what's the worst
Anything.
You know what the worst part about it is? When you're on fire and you breathe in,
Yeah.
you breathe the flames
Of
in.
course, yeah. That's.
And then you have to take another breath behind that because you have an auto.
I'd
Whatever it
imagine
is.
that's what kills you.
Well,
is
usually
just-
that's how they
And
tell what
then-
kills you is they look at your lungs and
And then when you after you get your burns, your skin starts to tighten up and it suffocates you. It constricts you.
Well,
Could
they-
you imagine your skin on your back?
Yeah, but I'm with you. It's like it's the moment before you strike the match,
Till a
and then
moment after.
right after. You're like, what?
Like,
the
dude, don't do
fuck
that.
did I
Like,
do?
you've told your kids, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. See, I told you not
Yeah.
to do that.
Stop,
yeah.
drop, and
Did
roll.
you see the news lady when he was like, she was like, "Oh, there appears to be a man
It
lighting
was like a
himself on
sporting
fire." She
event.
was like, "We're turning the
She's
cameras
like-
right now. Yep, he's
Oh,
he's
what?
dropping. He's burning.
She-
Yeah,
she
we
was
smelled
trying
the
to-
She's like, we
fire's
smell
spreading.
burning flesh.
She was trying to cover it as much as she could. She was doing
She
her
did
best.
good. It was like I was watching a basketball game.
It
I'm
was.
like,
She was
She
doing her
was
best.
like
And
an
I
announcer,
guarantee both
dude.
of y'all, there's no fucking way I could have held y'all composure. Like I know I couldn't.
Oh no, I'd have just been like, oh shit.
I'd be like,
And I looked at it like, damn.
You would have heard my car start.
I'd been like, somebody piss on him.
You would have fuck. I'm telling you, I did a little one wheel peel. I would have been out of that motherfucker. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's like Ghost Rider."
Well, I think since he did that, Trump has to go to prison now, from what I
Yeah.
understand. That's the law.
Yeah.
So
That's
Oh,
what
that's-
everybody
that's
was
what they was
commenting.
going
They
for?
were like,
I don't know what he was
they
doing.
were like,
honestly.
It was a
"Quote:
martyr?
Trump murders man with fire."
Yeah. No, I think he was. He didn't like Hillary. He didn't like Trump, of course, but he said they were on the same team. And I
Yeah,
don't
they
know, he
are.
went on this whole
I mean,
fucking.
it's just a government, y'all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Y'all want to
he
see
had
the
a point
bitch
there.
of the week? And I don't mean a woman bitch. I mean this dude sitting right here. Watch this.
Block of South University.
Girl walking by.
Says a
Dude pulls a
confrontation
gun.
happened and the suspect demanded her phone before flashing
Yeah, he
the
mind
gun.
his own fucking business.
No, look, she's fighting this dude. Now she winds up okay, but I mean,
Well, he's got a gun, right?
she fights him off. And look at this little twit sitting there.
Yeah.
Look, she even turns around to him. Like, that's probably her
Like,
old
what
mate.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Tell you what, the guilt. He look. That guilty feeling will go away in a
Yeah.
little while. But had he stood up, he might not be alive.
Yeah, but we talked about that before. It's like it just seems like you're natural. Yeah. Who?
The kid that was sitting on the ground.
No, why would he have a gun? He's a college student.
Dino did best to shut the fuck up.
Nah, man, I don't know. I just think it's a natural reaction where you get up. You know what I mean? You see a woman in distress like that. It's just not natural to sit there
when they got a gun,
especially when she's wrestling with him.
If that's not my woman and that dude's got a gun, that bitch is on her own.
You an asshole.
What am I doing? I'm a Clark Kent. Just bust my fucking chest out. No,
I don't know.
He should have blew his rape whistle.
Here.
Well, he's a bitch. Is all I'm saying. He should have got up.
Can we talk about
talk about anything you want?
So we got somebody who's now singing country.
Beyonce.
And I never seen that bitch even sit with there's a lot of course, white people in country.
Yeah,
but
I've seen
she could have even chosen to sit with a black person in country to get started, to at least look like she wasn't fucking pandering.
Darius.
Yeah. She could have sat with Darius Rucker.
What do you think that was about? Do you think she just
a money fucking grab?
Well,
her husband's Jay-Z.
She got money. You think it was just a slap in the face, like I can do anything I want?
No, yeah. You know? Yeah. That's the equivalent of walking into another crowd of people.
I haven't heard. Have you heard the song at all?
I haven't either.
I don't.
No.
Have you even heard it?
Is it
country?
It's on TikTok.
Because they also put that little Nas freaking freak as in country when he did that Old Town Road.
But it was. But he started off with country though. That was his first thing he did.
Did you say that was country? Have you ever heard Willie Nelson? Or Hank Williams Jr.?
Yeah, sing them both.
And I was far from country. Just because
You're
he had a
always
cowboy
on
hat.
my mind. Yeah. Anyway.
But I know what you're saying. He came out
he
like
started
that.
country.
Yeah, and
so name the last time you seen Beyonce do anything remotely country besides wear boots that was stripper boots. She didn't even wear like boots.
Did Biden's uncle get eaten by cannibals?
Oh, I heard that clown. Did you hear him say that?
Where you seen that at?
He said it. The best part is, the gaslighting that this team does to just, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with him.
Then again, you see a lot of people that say there's nothing
wrong. How did he remember that long ass fucking name?
What?
Did you hear him saying his uncle's name? It was like a fucking name after name after name after name. And I was like,
let's look it up.
I was like, God damn.
All right, look. His long term is excellent. And his short term is gone. So this dude could probably recall with pristine clarity something that fucking happened.
Well, he was talking about his uncle getting eaten by cannibals in World War II.
His brain, he's going through a dimension. His brain is trying to rewire itself some kind of way, especially if he's the president and they're giving him presidential fucking strength drugs. They got stem cells they pump into him, so his brain is probably rewiring itself as we speak.
Yeah, they're giving him some good shit, but let's see.
And my uncle, they called him Ambrose Brosey, they called him Bosey. My uncle Bosey was a hell of an athlete, they tell me, when he was a kid. And he became an Army Air Corps before the Air Force came along. He flew those single-engine planes as reconnaissance over
Listen to the energy.
War zones.
It's full of it.
And he got shot down in New Guinea. And they never found the body because there were a lot of cannibals for real in that part of New Guinea. And
it was before that he said his full name, and I was like, what the fuck?
But in his defense now, that may be true that there was a bunch of cannibals in that area. So it's not like, you watch the news and they make it like he came out and said my uncle was eaten by cannibals.
His brain could have reverted back to the 70s.
Well, not that, but I'm defending this idiot right now.
No, I'm serious.
He never did say my uncle was eaten by cannibals. He said his plane went down. They never found the body, and there was a bunch of cannibals in that area back then. So, that could be true.
Because it does say it when he suggested that his uncle was eaten by cannibals.
So, see, that's the problem with any of the media, both sides, because it was portrayed that he's just out there saying, yeah, my uncle was eaten by cannibals. And if you don't read up on this shit,
that poor fella. But our problem right now is that we have half of the country that's after that fucking dude, trying to fucking tear him down.
Yeah, and it's not him, because
it's not him,
do
because
you
he
hear,
he didn't have any capacity.
And my uncle, they called him Ambrose Brosey, they called him Bosey. My uncle Bosey.
His name was Ambrose, and they called him Brosey.
But just listen to the lack of just life in this man. And that's not a shot at him. I'm saying it's a shame that they're parading this guy out there.
He's gone. And the Republicans are fucked up for that shit because they keep on attacking somebody.
Well, what are they going to do?
He is defenseless as a fucking
Right,
newborn
but
baby,
he's
as an infant.
But he's the face of. I mean, he is the president of.
It's not him that they should be going after. They should go. The Republicans should pull back and start to go after everybody that's surrounding that fucking
him,
dude
for sure.
because he's standing in the middle of a fucking battlefield with no fucking gun.
Oh yeah, because
he's just
gone.
standing there. He's like, it's like you got Rambo, Commando, fucking Alien, Predator. You got all of the motherfuckers right there, and this dude just standing there in the middle. And everybody's gunning for him. This dude, he's defenseless. He has nothing to do with nothing.
Well, like I said, the worst part is if you listen to anybody that's on his team tell you with a straight face that, I mean, they got one guy that said, "You're not in the meetings like I am with him. He's sharp as a tack. I've never seen anybody like just more mentally together than Joe Biden." Have you heard it?
But did he say that there's a difference when he's
No, because they all just like, it's like they want to. They're gonna tell you you're not seeing what you're seeing. You know what I mean? That's
the Republicans. The Republicans have a problem because they're not going after the appropriate person. He is not the person to go after anymore. Yeah. He's done. That dude is done. That's the same as if we get mad. I'm gonna use Mike Tyson for reference. So Mike Tyson has an opponent,
right?
And then he knocks the opponent out. The opponent hits the mat. All right. But then Mike Tyson still, for some reason, still has to go a whole 10 rounds, and he's only in round 3. Well, now you got to beat up everybody in his fucking corner because that dude's done. Yeah. But they just keep on beating on this fucking dude and just letting everybody in the fucking corner just stand there and do whatever the fuck they want. Start to go after this cabinet. Start to hit Kamala's fucking ass.
Well, they do.
Start to hit the other ones.
They do. I just think, but I mean, they get him out there on the podium, and I don't know, like, who else are they going to attack? He is the face of it. Because I know what you're saying, like, because I believe it too. None of this shit's his fault.
I think what's
this
going on.
This man is gone.
Theory.
Uh-oh.
Ready?
Drop it.
I think what's going on, the people that live behind Mount Rushmore.
the ones in the secret.
Yeah, the secret room behind Mount Rushmore. You heard about this?
You told us.
I think so.
Yeah, there's a secret room behind Mount Rushmore that all the powers that be live there, and they dress up in like furries and fuck each other and shit and all kinds of crazy stuff. That's right along with the praying to that deity that you were showing.
Did you see the in-school fight club that this teacher was?
I'm trying to.
What's wrong with people, bro?
I know. Why would you record it?
Yeah. Well, for one, I'm with you. Like, doing it's fucked up, but then it's like you were gonna record it and think that this is gonna turn out good for you.
Yeah, like you've never watched Fight Club. You just don't.
Well, he broke the first rule.
It. Yeah, you don't talk about Fight Club. God damn it.
Well, I'll say this. It's natural.
That's
natural
terrible,
behavior.
Man, it's so terrible.
Fighting and getting people to fight and all of that shit is natural behavior.
Children?
I mean, no.
All right, so what?
If you're asking where it comes from, it's natural behavior to fucking wanting to see people have fucking conflict, and a lot of people, especially if you're a cruel fucking person, then that's what happens.
And not that it's right because school is just not the place, but like if they were both willing kids, what is the difference between that and like amateur MMA matches with 10-year-old kids?
You got people who's watching what's going on, which can break it up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. School's not the place, and it,
like
the
parents are involved in saying, "Yeah, my kid can do it."
Yeah, they're not getting cauliflower ear.
Yeah, it's not this.
You see your little fucking 4-year-old going to school with cauliflower ear.
It's not this asshole in the classroom making your child fight. And then when one of them's beating the other one, he's just sitting there videoing it.
Well, he'll have his turn.
Oh, I hope so.
They'll get him in jail. Shit. They'll get him in jail, get his turn. Could you, man? I couldn't imagine being a dad and having to fucking, number one, get mad about it, but number two, having to sit there for a second and look at him and contemplate.
Yeah.
Like, do I get him now or do I wait and it's worse? Because I know how my brain works.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sitting there fucking giving that motherfucker that 10,000 mile stare. Like,
I'd be one of the ones in court where you see him jumping over the
that
fucking...
reminds me, did you see the video that just came out?
I don't know.
It was like a murderer. He wound up getting jumped in the courtroom, like, the whole victim's family jumped over the fucking banister. I saw it today. Yeah. They all jumped over the banister and ran through the back of the courtroom.
I know. We got to stop doing that though.
What? Acting like fools in court?
Fuck that.
Oh, I love it.
No, it's not the place for it.
Well, I know, but you can't get them nowhere else because once they bring them to jail, it's over.
We have due process. We got to stop doing that shit.
Well,
the angry mom mentality we've moved away from because
nah, fuck that turn.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. No, but once they get arrested and they go to jail, then the jail is that responsibility.
Yeah, but you say that. But if you had a loved one that someone murdered.
I
or
definitely wanna
raped,
get 'em.
Or you would want to put your hands on that
I definitely want to
motherfucker.
get him. What I'm saying is, I don't want to sit here and propagate.
I do.
I do.
Go to
Just
court,
for my-
jump over the barriers.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I love them video. Everybody loves them because
We be
everybody's
buying
like,
tickets to
hell
court."
yeah. Yes, I'm going to the next trial.
And if the judge won't give you probation, you jump over the desk.
Yep.
I watched fucking Justin get turned away because he bought a ticket off his scalp and it wasn't good.
Everybody likes those videos, man.
I like it too, but
That,
at the same time, you know, to speak as far as society goes, they should not be. I mean,
Fuck that. Anyway, let's get out of here. B.S.ing with the guys. Shane, Bougie,
Not Brett.
Justin.
Peace.
Pronouns, he, him. So,
the
what are your they, them?
him.
The
The him. Yeah.
Let's get out. Later.
Later.